presentation on Future Generations University's Master of Arts in Applied Community Development. Thank you for taking the time to learn about what we have to offer. My name is Paula Collier, and I am the current registrar at Future Generations University. I'm going to start off by giving you a quick background of the university, talk about the program, how you can apply, and then, as I said, we'll have time for questions at the end. We are a small university that's headquartered in West Virginia. This is a picture of our headquarters on North Mountain in Pendleton County, West Virginia. We are focused on one thing, applied community development. We define community to be a group of people with a shared interest and the ability to act on that shared interest. Development refers to the progress or making things better, and applied means doing it. So our students don't just learn how to make their communities better in a theoretical sense, they actually go out and make their communities better as part of their master's program. So this is how it works. We have a blended learning model. Classes meet live online for 1 hour each week. All coursework, which includes readings, videos, PowerPoint presentations, are completed and graded online, and all lab work is done within your community. So you take what you're learning in class and apply it directly to your community. You are already doing great things. We help you learn how to do it more effectively. Future Generations was founded in 1992 under the mandate from UNICEF. Jim Grant, the head of UNICEF at the time, wanted to find out how to create community-driven change that was both sustainable and scalable. He hadn't seen that the amount of resources spent on a project or country didn't seem to matter. The number of experts who worked on a project also didn't seem to matter. So he created the task force led by former President Daniel Taylor and his father, renowned public health expert Carl Taylor, to find the answer. The team gathered evidence of successes and failures around the world, synthesized what had worked, and came up with a method of grassroots community-led development that came to be known as seed scale. The keys that were impetus for change had to come from within the community, and it had to come from a broad consensus within the community. Government officials, NGOs, and outside experts could play important roles, but the change had to come from within the community. And rather than setting about to fix problems, successful community development builds from successes. What does the community already do well? Does it have a successful sports team? Does it have a specific craft that its members do particularly well? Does it celebrate a festival? The key is to pick something that most people in the community agree is a success and find ways that the community can work together to make that success even better and spread the benefits of that success more broadly throughout the community. Future generations tried this method out in various places around the world and found universal early success, so it decided to become a graduate school to train practitioners of seed scale. The graduate school was accredited by the Higher Learning Commission in 2010 to offer a Master's of Arts in Applied Community Development. We now have alumni in 42 countries around the world with affiliated programs in Afghanistan, Nepal, India, China, Appalachia, Ethiopia, and Haiti. Here's a list of the courses that we currently offer. 4 courses are required for the master's: Introduction to Community Change, Taking Impact to Scale, Social Research for Social Change, and Synthesis and Integration. The introduction course and Taking Impact to Scale need to be taken sequentially, and Synthesis and Integration needs to be taken in the last or second to last semester. Not all classes are taught each year, but these four core courses are. Our MA degree is a minimum of 32 credits. In addition to regularly taught semester courses, starting in summer of 2022, we began offering field courses, which are short-term educational travel opportunities. We recently had a group go to India in January 2025, and upcoming Summer 2025 will explore Appalachia, looking at pockets of successful community development in that region. Here's another way to visualize this degree, highlighting the flexibility. You take the four required courses, usually over 4 semesters. You then build the rest of the degree however it best fits your interests and needs through a combination of taught courses and experiential learning in the form of independent projects and/or residential courses. What does the MA program look like? As I mentioned before, we use a blended learning model. Classes are held online, meeting in person once a week for 75 minutes. Coursework is also online. This consists of videos, readings, PowerPoint presentations, and quizzes. Perhaps most importantly, your lab work is done in your community. You take the concepts that you learn in class and apply them directly to the work you are doing, either as part of your job or in your volunteer community work. That way, when you graduate, you'll have earned your master's degree and you'll have helped your community grow and improve in a meaningful way. The program is flexible to fit your needs. Some people have the time and energy to take 3 classes per semester, and others don't. Some people have a lot of experience in certain topics that we teach. They can earn credit for that experience. So if you already do a lot of communications work, or if you already do a lot of monitoring and evaluation in your current job, you can apply for a prior learning assessment and get credit for that experience. We'll help you with internships if you want to get credit for work that you are currently doing in your job. We will work with you to set up an internship, even if it is within your current place of employment. You can also get credit for independent research or independent study. Once you've learned the basics of seed scale, we will work with you to tailor the degree to your needs. Here are, here are a few quotes from some of our alumni: Roby in Haiti, Zakir in Afghanistan, and Heather and Valerie in the US. What can you do with this degree? Here are some of the fields that our graduates have gone into. Our alumni are doing work with food security, women's empowerment, environmental sustainability, indigenous people's rights, poverty alleviation, child welfare, education, and much more. We have a couple of partnerships to benefit volunteers from the National Service Corps. For a Return Peace Corps volunteer, we offer a Coverdell Fellowship, which awards you a 25% scholarship. You can check out our website using the link below for more details. We are also a School of National Service, so for AmeriCorps members, we also give a 25% scholarship. Your Siegel Education Award from 2 years of service covers most of the rest of your tuition. Again, check out the website link below for more details. We also have a new special agreement with Reading Partners for an additional 25% scholarship. So if you are an AmeriCorps member, past or present, and working with Reading Partners, your master's degree is completely covered by 2 years of Siegel Ed. If you work with Reading Partners but are not an AmeriCorps member, you are still eligible for your Reading Partners 25% scholarship. How do you apply? We have a pretty simple application process. Go to the admissions link at Future.edu. That will take you to your application. In addition to basic demographic information, we ask for a current CV or resume, a personal statement that tells us who you are and why you want this degree, transcripts from college and any other degrees you have, and a letter of recommendation from someone who knows your work. If you don't have a bachelor's or simply don't want to go through the admissions process, we are experimenting with a new alternative admissions process, specifically for non-traditional students. You can simply enroll in classes, take a class or two, and see how you like it. If you're intrigued, take some more. If you take 4 courses for credit and earn a B or better in each, you are automatically qualified for admission to the MA program. By taking 4 courses and doing well, you will have demonstrated that you are capable of doing graduate level work, and you can ask to join the MA program. So we make it very easy to start. You will still be held to the same standards as everyone else, and this isn't an easy degree. But you will also find that across the whole institution, we will work with you to ensure that you're making the most of your time with us and that you'll come out on the other end with the skills you need to lead your community. Tuition before any scholarships is $800 per credit times 32 credits, which equals $25,600. No other fees, books, materials, or supplies are required. If you choose to go on one of our short-term study abroad courses, which we call field courses, you'll pay tuition and the cost of getting there. All in-country program costs beyond tuition are covered. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have at this time. If not, thank you for joining me today. My email is also listed if you would like to reach out that way.